my god, good morning. Well, I think it's morning. Well, because I just woke up. But it's 2 a.m. It's kind of my routine. It's also my routine because I have major anxiety. I woke up 4 or 5 times this night. It was such a bad night. And I now just have to get up and get me some food. Also, I don't eat normal food. I eat raw tempeh. And yes, it's possible because it actually is produced in a way where you can't eat it raw. But we're not gonna get into that because I feel like people are judging me. But also, as a person that has been plant-based for a very long time, it actually tastes really fucking good. Okay? I don't know. I like beans, okay? I just like them. And raw tempeh is like the shit. But also, I would understand why other people wouldn't think that. Oh, yeah. It's been a hard few days. My anxiety has been getting extra bad. Don't even know why. Well, I think it's just because I focus too much on what I do for others. Oh my god, I'm such a queen. I'm such a good human being. What the fuck? No, I'm kidding. But it feels like because I'm focusing more on what I do for others and less on what I do for me personally and how I get further in life, it makes me feel like I'm neglecting myself. And I think with that neglect, my anxiety comes. My anxiety is not all cutesy. My anxiety is major intrusive thoughts. Scary. And doesn't make me feel good and safe. And I know it's just in my head, and I know it's not real, but at the same time it does feel so real. And I'm just a lot of fear. I wonder where that comes from, and I try to talk to myself nice. I try everything. But it doesn't seem to be working. I think I need to ground myself more or something. Meditate and shit. I'm not feeling doing that right now, But that's on me if I feel shitty. Anyways, I also look shitty, so no. I always look pretty. I always try to be positive. But it's hard. It's hard when you really have such a hard night. And we're visiting my grandpa today, probably, and that also gives me major anxiety. Not gonna lie, this man gives me such anxiety. I'm so I don't want to say I'm scared of him, but I'm scared of his judgment. Because he judges like crazy. He thinks I should be this and that. And like I have like cousins that went to like private schools and that are like now, I don't know, I guess like one is in the military or something and the other one is doing like illustration design. And I'm like, I think the other one's a priest. And what's with the other one? Oh yeah, he's more like me, I would say, like creative. He does musicals. So, and then there's me, and I'm just super fun, which is great. Great. I'm just like the one thing, you know. There's the one. There's always the one cousin that is like, first of all, gay. I'm bi, but you know, covers it. Even though I think one of my cousins might be gay, looks gay, but he says he's not, and I think he has a girlfriend. So I don't know. Well, that doesn't say anything, but you know, let people live. So I'll let him live. I'll let him be gay. Not gay. But I think for a lot of people, our sexuality is so much like broader. But anyways, so I'm the one that's bi, that's been to a mental institution, that's like, yeah, and I have mental things. I'm also the only one that's a person of color. Yes. All the other ones are white. So, yay me. They do say, well, back in the day, you know, grandparents, they were just racist. Well, not every grandparent, but where I grew up. Or at least where I grew up later in life. And like my grandma, they say, she was, well, from that side. She was, she was a little, not like most friendly. Must have been hard, you know, for like my mom. Cause like that's really hard, you know, when you like love somebody and then they don't get accepted by your family, especially if it's something they can change. It's hard. Anyways, so that's that. Also, I realized I was birthed on an island. The first 2 years of my life, or more, I'm not sure, 2 to 4 years of my life, I grew up on that island. And I wonder what that does to a person. We didn't have like any phones, TV. I mean, we had like these, I think we had like phones where you could go to a place, they have like these booths, and then you could call somebody. But like still, that must be different. So then I realized I'm an island girl, which makes me feel cool. Like, I just imagine these people that were like birthed in Hawaii and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, I'm such a cool person. Then again, yeah. Just realized that yesterday we got a chocolate. Might eat the whole thing later. Yay me. Yeah, as you can tell, I've been, I don't know, I try to calm myself down with things. Even though food is not probably the best thing to calm me down. But it does help me because like the thought of like chewing on something and stuff, it like calms down my nervous system. I think that's even proven. But it also stresses me out in another way. Since I am not like the best with food and I struggle. It's definitely not like then the easiest. I'm just exhausted, dude. This day has started and I already want it to end. I need to figure out how to get this under control. I need to figure out what I have to do to calm it down. Maybe I gotta stop like because I like take these supplements, and I think maybe my supplements are like kind of not too good for my system. I have to figure out if that is something that plays a role, but also they help me a lot throughout the day. But they definitely activate my nervous system in a different way, so I need to figure out if that activation right now where I'm at mentally is like just negative. Also, I definitely have to stop counting my calories again, because dude, whenever I count my calories I get mentally like weirdly weird, because I think like the forcing of counting calories, the like hyperfixation creates a sort of hyperfixation in like every part of my life, and that causes major anxiety. But anyways, that's that. Oh my god, I hope you've been doing better than I have. Oh god, today's gonna be a challenge, but I will do it. I'll do it. I don't know how, but wish me luck. We'll talk soon.